Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgan 111, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. The spirits are in good humor today. That is good. I think in that case, we have a new asset, which is the napalm ring was combined with the luck ring. And so I think I'm in the mood to try another dive into the volcano in order to see if we can try to get... Thanks so much for the leeks. George is gonna love them. Stop by if you want to be there. Okay, it sounds like there'll be a cutscene. Next time I go... Oh, neat. Next time I go to Evelyn's, she sent us a coffee maker. And a coffee maker automatically brews a fresh cup every morning, so we get one free coffee every day. I will put that down somewhere in a moment. Seems like we have more mail. But yeah, I want to try going into the volcano dungeon once again to see if we can possibly get an ostrich egg. Caroline sent us a potato. We have... +1 ore, sure. A nice little bonus there. I'm never going to use up all this bait. I don't really need that potato. I need to put down the coffee maker, and in terms of things I would like to bring in to... I think it's time to finally use the magic rock candy and +5 luck for my best chances. And that lasts 8 minutes and 24. Yeah. So we'll use that as like our second eating buff, and our first eating buff can just be a normal spicy eel or something. So I want to put that to use. And then, do I still have any ginger ale ready to go, or do I need to brew some up? I might have had some ginger ale stored here or here. Let's take a quick look. Wrong chest. But if I don't have ginger ale here, and I don't believe I see any, then I can quickly brew some up. I should have all the ingredients in the fridge. And that could be my drinking buff, but let's also put the coffee maker. Can I put it on the porch? It doesn't seem like I can put it on the porch. Okay, in that case, I'm going to put it right here. It'll be kind of impossible to miss when I get out of bed in the morning. That seems good. And then for brewing ginger ale, let's have a couple of those ready to go. Okay, but otherwise, I think I have everything I would want, and so let's go ahead and drink the ginger ale for luck. And also eat the spicy eel for luck and speed. And then teleport over to the dungeon. It's raining everywhere. I forgot to get my watering can, didn't I? Gosh darn it. Yep. And I don't think I left it here. I'm pretty sure it's in a chest back at home. Let me double check. Yep. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Watering can in hand. Let's do this thing. I need to remember the main goal is to get deep. So don't stop against every little monster. But killing monsters now can help me break rocks. And so that is an advantage. And there's a possibility of dragon's teeth here. Yeah, and so I really need to... These things are super duper valuable. Take just a moment to grab that. But yeah, now if I kill a monster, yeah, it causes a little explosion which will break all the nearby rocks. And so that means I'll be doing kind of double duty as I defend myself. I will also be opening up the walkways to get from point A to point B. And so that's going to be super useful. And here's an exit from this floor, and I don't see any signs of an actual chest. So let's go ahead and get moving. Alright, you're gonna have to die. Health is already down a fair bit, actually. So let's be careful. I don't think my own explosions from the napalm ring cause me any injury. This guy blows up anyway. So I definitely need to avoid his explosion. And we did get another magic quiver, and so I should at least look at its stats, just in case they're any good. No, I like mine, it shoots faster. Or more frequently, I should say. Okay. Continuing around, this is a possible place that there might be a chest. Some kind of structure over here. It is chests that we're looking for in the volcano dungeon to get that which I seek. Alright. Enemies have been dealt with. And I could actually use the magma cap. It would help a lot, because my health is down a bit. So we'll eat that in a moment. I'm not seeing an exit just yet. Alright, guy. I guess my quiver's keeping him off me. There is a button somewhere on this floor, and I did not find it. They have been my nemesis in the past. I don't think it's up top, so it's probably bottom left, because I don't think I did much exploring over there. Ouch. Is there any chance I can kill this guy right here, and then also bomb open these things that I'd really like to have? Alright, here he comes. There we go. Boom. Got all that stuff. Neat. So if I were a button, where would I be hiding? Also, how many hit points does that guy have? Oh my goodness. We've already been across there. So I guess bottom right is somewhere I didn't go, maybe? Yep, here's an Omni Geode. I definitely did not crack open. And there's the button. Okay, we found it. And I want to get this magma cap on the bar. I think my magic quiver will keep these guys off me. And I can take a shortcut across here. Ouch. Taking some damage. Okay, but we made it. Let's get the magma cap on the bar. Sure, I'm not going to be using the triple shot espresso as a drink because I want to use the ginger ale as a drink and always keep my luck up. So, that has helped heal us. Great. Let's see what we got over here. Some more of those things. Great. Dealt with. Okay, this looks like a place where there might be a chest. I think there's going to be. Yes, I can see a chest in here. Great. We have a chance. Let's still be careful with the monsters. Great. What do we got? Cinder shards. Better than nothing. I'll take them. And then I see a couple of these minor chest kind of things over here, which we might as well try to go grab. Okay, my ginger ale buff, I believe, just wore off. Yes. So let's drink another ginger ale. For more luck once again. I want to be as lucky as possible. I see the exit over there, and I just want to check all the other places. Okay, there's nothing up there. And over in this direction, is there just this one chesty kind of thing? I think so, and I don't see anything down here. Okay, so we're just heading on to the exit. Oh, it's already 2:40? Gosh, this place takes forever. I need to be even more swift. Okay, so let's cross right here. I will grab another magma cap. And here's an exit. I didn't see anything in that floor, so we're just moving forward. We're going to quickly refill this. I'm going to quickly destroy these and see what kind of good stuff I get inside, and then we're going to move on. Alright, lots of bad guys. Let's just try to focus on the essentials. Ouch, of staying alive. Alright, magic quiver. Thank you. Not even gonna go after the iridium. It'll just slow me down. I got to the top and I still don't see the exit. don't think I've seen any buttons. Okay, there were no buttons. And I don't see any possible chests in there. So let's keep moving. And my spicy eel runs out in 15 seconds, so I think it's time to eat the magic rock candy, which will give us a ton of luck. And then the coffee could come back in case we need it. Okay. Any chance I can kill you kind of right here? Ah, there you are. Yes, great. Okay, this is not the way. So let's try to find our way through the path of this twisty little level. Looks like that'll work. And did this bring us to the end, or just like the second half? Seems like this might just be a second half to this level. Very twisty. Thank you. Alright, all these hard to break volcanic rocks. Alright, you are dead and dealt with. You are also dead and dealt with. Thank you, Magic Quiver. Great. And certainly the end is going to be right up here. Looks like I have more lava to cross. So we will do so. And you need to die. Thank you. Surely the exit's gotta be right here. I feel like I've been on this floor for an eternity. There we go. Level 8. We're getting there. 7 p.m. We got time. Level 9 is the big money. I'm gonna go up the left-hand side. I see that there are ways that I could be going to the right. But I want to get a sense of the whole level. Okay, there's the exit. Were there any chests? I don't see any signs of any mechanisms in chests. And so let's go for 9 and the big money. Hopefully there'll be 2 chests in this one. Okay, definitely structures. And how do I get in anywhere? Over here. Here we go. Alright. You were dead. That was an actual button. Was this a button? No. So lots of these are fakes. One of these will be real. But not that one. Oh, this door is already open. Okay. So we already found the key button. Okay, I see the dragon's teeth over on the right. I see more buttony things here on the left. Health is still actually doing fine. And we still have like 4 hours to complete this level. Okay. I see a chest on the left, so we're definitely going over there. None of those are actually buttons. But I need to press a button in order to get in there, so let's go find the button to press. Come on. Buttons. You're not a real button. You are. Okay, that door opened. I'm gonna grab this really quick. There's nothing inside. Didn't see any dragon's teeth there. That was not the correct button to open that chest, so I'm gonna have to backtrack, it seems like. Does this button... How would I get to this button? From over there, I see it. I understand. So there's a way to get around here. To get to this button, which opens the chest. Alright, so maybe just the one chest. Come on, Big Bunny, show me an ostrich egg. Please, please, please. Is there a rock in front of me? I think there is. What do we got? It's a deluxe pirate hat. I got the deluxe pirate hat before. It looks like that. It's got a little eye patch with it. It's actually kind of cute. I'm throwing it in the trash. Oh man. I did get another magic quiver at some point. Rats. Rats, rats, rats. Alright, and that's the end of the volcano dungeon. Well, the good news is we made it through, and we did find a couple of chests. And the bad news is I still didn't get an ostrich egg. Gosh darn it. Darn. We did get 9 more taro tubers, so I guess since I'm on the island and I have a little bit of time to spend, we could go ahead and get those planted. So I'll have them ready to go next time I'm here. There was a flying thing from my magic quiver that I think was staying there since the last time I used it there. I'm going to leave my copper watering can here for once, as I am supposed to, as well as the magnet caps. I also have some pineapples I can plant. Pineapples and ancient fruits. In some previous episode, I was thinking that for some reason that ancient fruits grew in like every 3 or 4 days would produce another fruit. It's not true. It's every 7 days, just like the pineapples. So I really only have to come out to the island once a week to make sure that I'm kind of maintaining everything that's going on here. So I should try to keep that in mind. Pineapples. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put another one here. 4. And then taro tubers. I think mostly the left-hand side is where there is still space left that I can plant these guys. So let's just try to find some more hoeable land. How many taro tubers did I have? 9. I accidentally just picked one. Okay, be very, very careful with the mouse cursor. It's a delicate operation we're running over here. And these chests... Right, I had all my remaining rings and things over here. I guess I'm going to leave a couple of extra magic quivers over here just to get them out of my inventory. But I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. I think we gave it the old college try. We did not succeed, and we only came out with kind of relatively minor amounts of loot. So that's a little bit disappointing, but we did what we could do. Meanwhile, back at home, I do have some time that I could spend shoving roe into preserves jars before I go to bed. So let me do that. And I think I possibly heard octopus popping around in here. Do you have any quests for me? You do not. We'll keep our eye on that. Let's grab some more roe. Clay can go in there, and I can grab some roe from here and here. Try to finish off all these preserves jars. And I suppose I could... They're a little bit haphazardly placed here. I could try to move these preserve jars like furniture kind of around so that it was a little bit more organized at this point. I might consider doing that. We'll see. Alright, but the rest of the loot can be dropped in the usual spots. And this goes in the kitchen. And dragon's teeth? Where am I storing all my dragon's teeth right now? I don't remember. I know I have more of them, but I don't remember what chest I've been keeping them in. So for the moment, it's possible that it's just going to stay on me. Here's the one taro tuber I accidentally grabbed. The ginger can go in the fridge. Oh, jades. Nice. Oh, today was Sunday. This would have been the day to trade in jades for staircases if I wanted to try to use that to try to get more pepperex. I'll have to remember that for next week instead. It's getting very late. Let's get the jades put away. And is there any time to try to find the kitty cat? 1:40 a.m. I don't see the kitty here. I found the kitty. 1:50 a.m. Am I going to make it to bed? Petting the kitty was very important. Okay, we made it. Just before 2 a.m. Oh, something is happening. I think a fairy has come to grow 3 cauliflower seeds for me. It's quite the event. Alright, we've witnessed the magical fairy and the cauliflowers. It's such a rare event, and it has such a minor effect on the farm. I suppose if you get it like early in the springtime when you're first trying to like scrape by in your 15 parsnips, and they were to grow earlier, maybe your first batch of cauliflower that you actually get in, it would be eventful. But that's one of the few random events in this game that feels surprisingly unimpactful. So let's see. Spirits are in good humor today again. But it is Monday, and Monday means we have to go check the big boards for new quests and things. So yeah, let me just go ahead and drink this coffee. We're starting to walk around the farm. We'll do some usual morning stuff. The mayor loves us and sent us money. Bombs can't damage me today. And we have infinite energy. Iridium ore is always nice. And I think I would like to go check on a key quest. Maybe as kind of the first thing. And then we'll head into town. I do have a lot of, since we've got the batteries going here, since there was some lightning in the storm. Also, hey, it's the end of the season. I can actually collect tea leaves. Final week of the season is when they're available. Here are these cauliflowers that have now all grown. What a surprise. So yeah, I'm going to do a circuit of the farm. Then we'll go over to Ginger Island, check out Key's new quest for the week, and then we'll head into town and check out the quest on the big board in town. And then, based on the outcome of those events, we'll kind of plan out the rest of our day and perhaps our week. Sounds like a plan. I'm glad I have all these lightning rods. If I didn't have the lightning rods up, if you didn't know, lightning can strike trees and structures on your farm and destroy them. And so lightning actually can be quite impactful. And so it's useful to protect all of your stuff with lightning rods. Okay, how's my inventory doing? Not super great. Is anything stacking to here? Oh, there's my dragon's teeth. Why are they in this chest? This chest is not the correct place for them, and the stone chest... I think I might know what I want to do with the stone chest. Yeah. So let's plan to do that shortly. I do have more glacierfish roe, so let me go ahead and finish up my preserves jars before we depart this place. Okay, quick inventory management, and we'll head over to Keys. I decided to move all of the islandish stuff into the stone chest at the end of this row, by the way. So I feel better about that. My coffee's already worn off. Today will undoubtedly be busy. So let's drink a triple shot espresso. We'll go ahead and pet the kitty cat early in the morning. And now let's head over to Mr. Keys and see what kind of quest he's got going on for us. Some of the ancient fruits here are ready, but not all of them. I will, however, shake some of the trees as I walk by. But we'll wait a number of days to try to harvest all that. Ginger, I don't know that I need the ginger that badly. What's new on the quest board? Also, I want to buy something here. Give 50 loved gifts in 1 week. That could be interesting. 50 loved gifts. Each villager, you could only do two gifts, and so 25. How many villagers are there? Or something like 30 or something. It involves knowing what everyone loves, and I happen to know that you're not allowed to use Star Drop Tea in this particular quest. So you really need to have, like, the ingredients for all of their favorites. And Skull Cavern. Skull Caverns have been invaded by powerful monsters. Make it to level 100. That one sounds exciting, and powerful monsters might mean that we'll find more Pepper X's. So I'm going to choose to do this one. But for future reference, how many villagers are there? I'm going to count really quick. There are actually 34, if I counted correctly. That's more than I would have guessed, honestly. But over on key thingies over here, I would like, even though I can't craft it yet, I would like the recipe for a heavy tapper, because being able to get more oak resin more quickly means I'd be able to get more kegs, and that's one of the main ways that I'm going to eventually be able to make more kegs as fast as possible to make more money as fast as possible. Okay, so Skull Cavern Invasion. So, we have more powerful monsters, make it to level 100. That sounds exciting. Let's go check the big board in town. And I said I wasn't going to do it, but now all of a sudden I find myself mining the ginger because it's here and it's wiggling and it's attracting my attention. Alright, and back at town... Let's see what's on the big board over there, and then we can make some informed decisions about how to manage our time. Hey, look at this! I can do this, and mangoes and ginger also come from the island, so they can go in this chest. I feel more organized already. That is great. Pam's heading to work to drive the bus. And there's quite a number of weeds that have accumulated over here, and I feel the need to clean them up. And so I will do so. It's useful to feel empowered to make your environment more beautiful. Hey, I found a jade. Nice. There's a prize ticket. There were 2 prize tickets here. Famous omelet. That's super easy. Cave Patrol. This one will take 0 time at all, so we're going to do Gus's famous omelet. And... do I need to rebait the crab pots for anything? There's always a chance that I will need them for another raccoon quest or something, so let's just take a moment and do that. But let's go grab 2 dozen eggs to give to Gus. I should have like 1,000 of them stored up handily. And I'm actually going to go through here so we can also check the quest on Pierre's. But basically we can start doing Skull Cavern dives almost immediately. Hi Gus. I'm going to bring you some eggs very shortly. Why don't you hop into that door where you won't see me going through a trash can? There we go. And any birthdays or anything coming up? Today the bookseller's in town. Let's, while I'm here, I think the bookseller might be open all day. So let's quickly look. I should have a book at least. I think I have 2 books stored in here. Yeah. Let's see if I can trade them in for anything useful. Hello, Mr. Bookseller. If I trade in books, I can get more fairy dust. I love that. And I can get some deluxe bait, which I don't love as much, but I'll take it. And in terms of buying books, I presume it's all the same stuff. Yeah. So there's nothing that I'm actually interested in, but that's fine. Okay, 2 more prize tickets I just got, and then failed to actually go into the mayor's house and spend them. So let's correct that minor mistake of gameplay and routing. Hey, it's another fairy dust! And more triple shot espressos, that's good, I was getting low. I was down to... only 55, and now I'm back up to 60. Great. Okay, so it's mostly going to be about Skull Cavern diving. And I guess we can go ahead and just go over there and do a peek today. We're not going to get to level 100 in the half day that we're going to have left, but I'll get a sense of the quote-unquote more powerful monsters. Because, honestly, I don't remember what it is like on this particular quest. I have done it before, but I have no recollection of it. And... I have 12 spicy eels, so one of those will do me well. So I don't think there's any other prep that I really need to do. So, whoop. I went to the island rather than the desert. They're both, I don't know, sandy? In my head, they are insufficiently distinct for me to remember to go to the correct one. There we go. I've done it. We'll grab a cactus fruit for some possible healing inside. We'll grab another one too. Oh, and I got some mystery boxes. Mystery boxes are fun. Let me rearrange things on here. And let's go ahead and eat a spicy eel so that we have some luck as we walk in the front door. But yeah, the skulls are lit up over here with candles or whatever, making things all the more foreboding. And so it says more powerful monsters. I just got a staircase, which is great. Okay. The serpents have turned into, like, Chinese dragons that have tails. Other than having larger hitboxes, it feels almost like they might be moving more slowly. So I'm not sure that they're particularly more threatening. There's little purple slimes wearing key sunglasses. So that's new. Oh, we got key gems! Just from killing bad guys? Oh, this could be a great way to get gems. I love it. Okay, I'm definitely going down this hole, as you might imagine. I've already taken a bunch of damage, so let's eat one of our cactus fruits. Alright, that helped. Okay, this is already fun and exciting. How many key gems did I just get? I'm not sure. I currently own 100 key gems. So we'll be able to tell just how many I'm getting. Something dropped over there, and I will never be able to get those items. Unless someone drops, like, a magic rock candy inside here, which gives me, like, bonus magnetism or something. I guess it's possible that I might be able to get those things, but it seems pretty unlikely. Oh, hey, it's a Pepper Rex! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Alright, only 29 left to kill. We're making progress. We're also taking damage. Okay, these guys might not be more powerful per se, but there are definitely more of them. It's a good thing I only have 4,000 money. Dr. Brian? This has not happened. Has this ever happened? Have I ever died in the mines in this playthrough? I know we're only like 90 episodes in or whatever it is. Easy now, take it slow. Someone found you unconscious and battered. I had to perform an emergency surgery on you. Be a little more careful next time, okay? Okay, more powerful monsters. I'm not sure if it was just me being overwhelmed by by numbers, or if they also dealt more damage. Charged me 1,000 for the hospital visit, and I've lost 2 items from my backpack. A Dwarf Scroll 3, which cost 1 money, and I had one of them, and 11 Void Essence. Okay, the good news is, that's basically nothing that I lost. I could have been much more unlucky. Okay, and I did get an Iridium Bar and some mystery boxes out of the deal. Okay, I don't like my health bar looking like that, so let's go ahead and eat a cactus fruit, so we don't have to witness ourselves on the brink of death for the rest of the day. But that's what it's like to quote-unquote die. I guess it's actually like pass out, because this is not a death-style game. But yeah, that's what happens. In 2 days is the flower dance. I have not gone to it before. I don't want to dance with anyone, but I think I'm going to go because I think there is a rare crow for sale, and I would like to collect all 8 of the rare crows, and I'm uncertain how many of them I currently own, but I'm fairly certain it is less than 8. So, that's the story there, since I was just looking at the calendar. This we could just, the bookseller's here, we could go trade it in again for more stuff and things. And the dinosaur egg, I've recently hatched another one. I have a couple of dinosaurs, so I think I'll sell that. I'll sell that. A single red cabbage seed. There's a chance that I might need cabbage at some point, and I've only got one, so having one to plant at the start of the summer could be good, I suppose. But let's drop the book back off at the bookseller. This chest has gotten completely full. It is doing double duty as both the fall chest as well as the monster drop chest. Is there anything that I could clear out of here? There are a number of fruits that I'm not sure what season they actually come from. Sunflower seeds. Plant in summer or fall. Let's move the sunflowers to the summer chest, just to make this slightly less packed, because there's room inside this one. That makes me feel better. Every time I can do a tiny bit of chest organization, it'll just make all of my future days that much easier. Hello, woodpecker, with your bright red crest. I went on 3 different walks today. It was actually lovely weather. I went for a short one in the morning, a short one around noon, and a longer one in the evening. And I heard a couple of pileated woodpeckers in the neighborhood. They have beautiful red crests, but I did not actually see them. I just heard their bird calls. Okay, this one traded in for deluxe bait, which is not that exciting, because at this point I'm sitting on both tons of bait, and I almost never go fishing anymore. Okay, so thinking about completing... Oh, the omelet. Let's go complete the omelet. Thinking about completing the key quest, Skull Cavern Invasion. I made it to level 6. I might choose to eat crab cakes, which buff my defense. I could also swap rings to the old crab shell ring that I used to be using, which wouldn't have the luck and explosion benefits. So that would be kind of a trade-off. Sorry, I decided I wanted to take off my shoes if my voice changed, because I was leaning away from the microphone. That's a possible thing I could do. Kind of happy with this ring setup, though. What was I coming over here for? Eggs, right. A new baby lizard hatched. Tucabella. Right, we incubated a dinosaur egg a few episodes ago. Hey look, 24 eggs. Boom. Gus's thing has been solved. Alright, which one of you is the new baby lizard? I couldn't quite tell. But hopefully I pet you. Did I pet this guy? That was Walika. That's Zaishi. That's Tucabella. Hi, Tucabella! Welcome to the world. Alright, Gus needs 24 eggs. What happened to my pickaxe? Did I accidentally stack it in here somehow? I did. I'm not quite sure how I did that. I might have to go review the video. Could be informative. But let's go to Gus's Saloon, deliver 24 eggs, immediately complete the weekly quest. And then the only thing that we'll have on our agenda is completing that Skull Caverns quest. And yeah, it might be worth the extra defense to get out the other ring again and trade off some luck for some defensive buffs. So perhaps I'll do that. There's your 2 dozen eggs. That is complete. Won't bother cashing out the money right now. If I did want that other ring that I used to be wearing, that had the crab shell, I think it's like +5 defense, and don't remember what the other buff was on that ring. Where would it be? I think I only keep rings in 2 different chests. One is there's a couple rings here. It's not that, it's not that. Let's get all the rings together. These rings can come out of here and go with me to the other ring chest. So the other ring chest is on Ginger Island. This time I'm actually going to the correct location. And so let's hope it's in here. Combined ring, yes, this one. So these rings are going to get dropped off. This one is the speed boost when I slay monsters. That could also be useful for evading the monsters, as opposed to this one, which is luck and enemies explode when you defeat them. And I could even do another ring combination potentially. Do I have another crab shell ring in here? Thorns. Enemies who deal damage to me take damage themselves. I'm not sure how good that is. It seems like it couldn't possibly be that good. Stay invincible while taking damage. Vampire ring. That could be useful. A vampire ring combined with an iridium band I think could actually be useful, and I have the materials to combine them, and I could swap that out for this. I wouldn't have as much greater chance of dropping loot for monsters, but I would gain health back each time I slay monsters. And I think that might help me get through this particular quest. So I think I'm going to do that. If I want to craft another iridium ring, I need 5 iridium bars, 50 solar essence, and 50 void essence. I definitely have that at home. So let's grab those things. 5 iridium bars. And then 50 each of solar and void essences. I can craft a second iridium band. And then do I have my own Dwarven Forge at home? Have I crafted that yet? It involved dragon's teeth in order to craft it. So I think I might not have crafted it, but now I know where my dragon's teeth live. Assuming I can find it. Mini Forge. I have never crafted it. 5 dragon's teeth, 5 bars, 5... Okay. I have all the ingredients. So let's take 5 dragon's teeth, 5 more iridium bars, and 10 of each of these, and make a mini forge, so I can use the Dwarvish Forge from the convenience of my own home, aka the farm. And so I'm going to place the forge down here because we'll use it very rarely. And I don't have my cinder shards on me, but fortunately they're in this chest because I've organized things so conveniently. And so I want to combine a new iridium band with a vampire ring into a combined ring. And so now I'm going to use this ring in preference to this ring. And so now we'll have glowing, attracting items, increasing attack damage, gaining health every time we slay a monster, and gain a short speed boost when you defeat a monster, and +5 defense. That feels like that will be a more useful build. And I'm still wearing dark boots. I think there are better, other than the Cinder Clown shoes, there are still better boots that I might be able to get my hands on at some point. But we'll figure out the some point at some point. And for now, even though this is not where I keep rings, I'm going to keep the other 2 rings here, because I feel like this would be a place that I would come back to find them at the end of this quest. Okay. So tomorrow, do I want to dive full into that quest, like right at the beginning of the morning? Probably. Since we have a little bit of time today. Did I already circle the farm today to see if there was any row or any things I need to deal with? Apparently I did not, because I feel like I would have somehow already picked up these mushrooms. So let me do a quick circuit. I picked up the mushrooms over here, though. Alright, I decided I'd come in here and shake the fruit trees, since they're full of fruit. But maybe on some other day, we'll actually harvest the actual products of the greenhouse. Let's take those guys and throw them in here. And let's start sticking the better quality pomegranates in there as well. But then we'll go to bed and try to do a good Skull Cavern run. So I have spicy eel, I have that. I also have crab cakes sitting in a chest right outside the Skull Caverns. And some other, like, good foods could be good. I have other good foods here. These things are fantastic. Let's leave those on the bar, and I can eat them in an emergency. And let's craft more bombs, because I might still want them. And I should bring my staircases along. Yes, definitely. I have crafted staircases here. So I should bring those along. And then let's craft up some more bombs. Bombs take iron and coal. And so let's just craft however many I can have in my inventory right now. That many, apparently, with all of my iron ore. 82 bombs. Okay, we'll have plenty of bombs. We'll have that for luck and speed. We'll have these for get out of jail free. We'll have that for just speed. We'll have these for health regaining. And we have the rings that I just got and upgraded for kind of everything else. And then I feel like we're in good shape. It seems good to me. Kitty, did I pet you today? I think I pet you in the morning, yes. Hold the phone. Is tomorrow the flower dance? No, there's still 1 extra day. Great. So, tonight we sweep. And tomorrow we dive deep into the Skull Caverns. Coffee, sure. I'll drink it to get over there more quickly. And I'll check my mail, but I think I won't do any other farm work right now. There's an omelet. Tomorrow we're getting together for the flower dance. Omelet, you can live in here. And I'm off. Zing! I did the wrong one again. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It does not take long to get back, but I still don't believe it. I'm going to the desert. Choose the desert totem. It's right here. Maybe I should move it a couple squares to the left, just to make it slightly more visible, so that my brain will parse that both of them are there and discover that it has a choice to make. Those are speed and defense. I'm gonna eat one of these just to start, for a little bit of extra defense, just to kind of get my feet wet in this place. But now I'm prepared, in theory. There are sideways bugs that are indestructible, so that's another new monster. And I should be focusing on trying to discover ways downward. I don't have to kill every monster. Okay, and here's a way downward, and so we're going to take it. Oh my gosh, I've already lost half my health, despite my better armaments. There are key gems. I guess the key slimes drop the key gems, and those are valuable. I imagine the little purple slimes probably don't. There's an ice rod. Could an ice rod be more valuable for me in here? That one only shoots every 4 seconds. It freezes enemies, which is kind of nice, but I don't see myself using that or that. It does heal you, the fairy box, but not very much. I'm just going to immediately go ahead and trash those things. I have some experience with those trinkets from other playthroughs. Okay, here's a way down. Great. I forgot to touch the dwarf statue. I could have had a bonus today. We're probably still just gaining experience in this run, so that we can complete it on future runs. So I'm going to choose not to worry about that too much just yet. But definitely the day that we're most likely to complete this would be a day... Oh gosh, the fireballs bounce, which makes them more hazardous. The day that we're more likely to complete this would be a day that we have the bonus chances of finding staircases from our dwarf statue thingy. Okay, anytime I see a staircase, just go down it. You guys, I should still be able to kill, because my sword has the Crusader buff on it, which means that mummies actually die rather than just being knocked down. And there is a staircase down, and I will take it. That was kind of like a different... Not sure if it was a different floor or just a different floor pattern that the mummies were on there. And yeah, I'm still pretty happy with the defensive capabilities of this magic quiver that's just constantly firing at this guy and keeping him off my back. So basically it's kind of like eliminating one enemy from the set of enemies who's currently trying to kill me, because he keeps getting knocked back. And the vampirism, I can see it working and restoring some of my health, which is great. I should definitely use bombs occasionally. Try to help find the staircase out of here. Or a hole. Holes are great too. Let's jump in. Okay, I see lots of bad guys. Let's deal with some bad guys first. Let's not get overrun by too many. This guy is not shooting at me on the left for any reason. I'm not sure why. Okay, now he is. Maybe he didn't quite have line of sight. I'm not sure. Let's eat a Magna Cap. And my crab cakes are still going, but my triple shot espressos run off. Or no, I just had a coffee when I first came in here. So let's drink that for some extra speed. And... okay. I feel like we're back in it. The goal is to get as deep as possible, as fast as possible. I'm starting to get a better sense of all this. But yeah, it's the sheer number of enemies. I think that's the most overwhelming. Whether or not they're actually dealing more damage, I think is less important. And honestly, the speed from the triple shot espresso means that I can avoid a lot of the slower enemies, which seems extremely valuable. But I still feel like killing enemies is probably one of the best ways to try to find staircases, but I should try to use my bombs too. Alright. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if my magic quiver always fires at the enemy who is currently closest to me. That's probably what it does. I have a hard time anticipating which enemy it's going to shoot at, and so that makes it a little less likely for me to choose my own enemy to aim at. You're holding a key gem. I can see it inside of you, and I do want the gems. Oh gosh. Alright, this is a clever reskin of kind of a known enemy. Oh gosh, I need to eat this. Reskin of a known enemy to make it kind of look more threatening and visually distinct without probably being too difficult for the developer to code up in terms of the serpent. Yeah, okay, so by running away, I ended up having the fastest enemy chasing me, being the enemy who got knocked back by my magic quiver. So running away from enemies when there is space to do so is also a very useful strategy in here. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to accumulate some strategies. We've already gone through like almost half the day and I'm only on level 14, so this is still definitely just like a practice run, basically. But I'm learning things that'll be valuable in the future, I hope. Okay, you're extremely threatening, so you need to be destroyed as fast as possible. And here I can just run to the end, but you drop key gems sometimes, so I would like to kill you. You're extremely threatening, so I'd like to kill you. And once again, you drop key gems, so I'll take a moment to kill you. You only sometimes do, though. Alright, this guy definitely is going to drop a key gem, because I see it inside of him. There we go, got it. This floor is infested. The correct thing to do here, and let's practice it, darn it, is use the staircase. I accidentally used 2 of them. By mistake. I should just be using a bomb for all this stuff. And here's a hole downwards, so let's take it. Alright. Yeah, and in the worst case, I could save my staircases, and I can craft up more staircases. And I could use a bunch of staircases. Like, literally, like, use, like, 50 of them or whatever to get, like, halfway through this. To ensure that I can complete this challenge. That would not be unreasonable. So I should definitely craft up some more staircases for a future day to do this. If I do go to the flower dance, it does mean I'm going to lose a day. And lose a chance at doing this. So I do have to keep that in mind. But I think I would still have... So if that's on a Wednesday, it's still at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's still at 4 days to try to get this done. It feels like with 4 more tries, at least one of them, I'll probably get the dwarf statue buff. That makes me more likely to find staircases. And yeah, even here today, like, I'm getting to level 30, and feel like I'm still learning things, and so yeah, I could totally get to level 50 and then use the other 50 staircases or something to get like the rest of the way. So I have some confidence that I'd be able to pull this off in a few more attempts. And it's worth 40 key gems, and we get some more key gems during the dive. And ideally we'll see some more Pepper X's during the dive as well. I think my triple shot espresso has worn off again. Crab cakes are still going. They last a long time apparently. But let's drink one of those. For the extra speed boost. Okay. But I feel comfortable with the idea that we'll be able to complete this on a future day. And for now, we're mostly just here hoping to encounter another Pepper Rex or 2 in order to increase our chances of finding that. Because we still need to kill 28 of them, I think. If I'm remembering how many we need to eventually become the Master Monster Slayer or whatever it is, which is another achievement that's worth 10% of our overall perfection something something something. That all sounds right. Especially the something 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 bit. Pretty sure that's exactly how it's described in the in-game text. That's sarcasm, by the way. For those of you who might not know. If I were a stairwell out of here, where would I be? I found it. It was here. Oh my gosh! Look at all the mummies. Let's just stand here and swing the sword and defend for a short bit until the numbers are less reasonable. More reasonable. Some number reasonable. Okay, we got out of there. Blueberry tart. It sounds delicious. It would give me back some health and energy. Let's eat it right now. Yum, 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 yum. Great. And I got it out of my inventory. Also great. Let's get these back on the bar in case I need them. There is my stairwell down. Great. Still no Pepper X's. Lots and lots of mummies. Let's kill them all, and if they don't give me a staircase, then a Mega Bomb will kind of completely clear this place out. Yeah, Mega Bomb. Go, go, Gadget. Kaboom. Nice. Various resources. Okay. The mummies, they're not very fast moving. And yeah, the speed of enemies is definitely plays a big role in how threatening they are to me. So yeah, these mummies are not bad. Of course, I just ran face first into that one because I was moving so swiftly as a result of the speed bonus on this ring. So be a little bit more careful that I'm not kind of overdriving my own headlights. Sure, let's jump down. So yeah, even on this attempt, I'm getting to level 40, and so definitely if I made up 50 or 60 staircases of my own, we would totally be able to pull this off. And if I had better luck finding staircases, as a result of my dwarf statue, I wouldn't even need as many crafted staircases to pull it off. There's the stairwell down. Let's take it. Still hoping to find infested floors with Pepper X's. Still have not... Have we ever seen one in this playthrough? I feel like I might have seen one early on. Back when I wasn't trying to kill a bunch of Pepper X's. I'm not even sure if I did that, though. They seem to be extremely uncommon. Alright, that bat is killed. No staircase has appeared for me just yet. Here's some more bats. The bats also are pretty slow moving, so they're not that threatening. My magic quiver does a good job at keeping them back. Although when there's 5 of them, magic quiver is not going to be able to do all the work, so it's time to start swinging the sword. So yeah, it's mostly overwhelming numbers of enemies that pose a threat. So I feel like I've had very good sense of how to win at this challenge now. There's more bats to wake up over there. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't die due to health loss. I feel like our vampirism is not kicking in as often as I would like. Let's see, it's 7 p.m. I do have some farming I can do back at the house, and obviously this quest, or this attempt, is not going to get to level 100, and I don't know that I'm learning anything new by fighting through here anymore. So maybe it's just time to bounce. This level's enormous, by the way, so this is another... I need to try to remember this level layout as a possible place to use staircases in the future. Because that was kind of crazy big. Okay. That was our inventory at the end of it. But yeah, that actually all went pretty fine. So I'm going to head back home. I'm going to do a little bit of farm work. In the next episode, we'll go to the flower dance. Pam must have left a sign here that said she went to the island on vacation today, and I could drive this elf. Yep. I hope Pam enjoyed the island. But yes, I forgot to touch the statue today, so I'm going to go touch it in just a moment, and then we'll do some farm work. So yeah, I could have had a greater chance to find ladders and shafts, and that would have helped. Okay. In terms of farm work, what do we got? We got some strawberries to harvest. I need to get some ancient fruits to shove them into kegs. My ancient fruits live here. And then... what else do I need to do? I think there were some kegs on the island that might also need some ancient fruits. So maybe I'll take a quick peek over there. I should craft some more kegs. Actually, I have the ability to craft more kegs, and I have the time to do it. So let's get most of my oak resin. 10 more of them, apparently. How do I craft a keg? Wood, copper bar, iron bar. Great, I have plenty of those things. Wood, copper bars, iron bars, and the oak resin. There are 10 more kegs. And the ancient fruit are still in my inventory. I want to pop over to the island and throw these kegs down somewhere useful. This is the island. And get these things going. Let's see. Sure. 1, 2, oops. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. This keg should not be here. I don't want to block the path over there. So, where else could I put some more kegs? I guess here. Great. Okay, and then let me go ahead and make sure the kegs are inkeggerating. All the ancient fruits. Sure, I'll grab some bananas while we're here. On a future day, we'll actually go and harvest all the crops here on the island. But for now, I just wanted to get a little bit of work done. I made some new kegs over here that need to be populated with fruits. And I think the rest of this is pretty good. Okay. Great. Any other tending I need to do? I don't think so. So once again... oops. Let's clear out our inventory. There goes another miner's treat. Terrific. I still have a keg that I didn't place. Gosh darn it. I'm going to sell that and that. And that. Strawberries that I just harvested go in the spring chest. The keg, I will actually warp back over to the island again. Despite how foolish I feel to place it. I could probably go right here. This tree's already grown, and I don't know that it needs to grow anymore, so it might be okay to place an object next to it now. Let's imagine that's the case. And there's a book that eventually I need to bring to the bookseller. I don't feel like doing that right at the moment. And so I feel like at some point in the future I will be in this chest and see this book and think about what's going on and do the right thing with it. And for the flower dance day, my inventory is going to be relatively immaterial, so I don't think I'll worry about my inventory. So I think instead we'll worry about some of the most important things in the world, namely petting the kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Meow. Hooray. I'm a farmer. And Orange is very happy and loved. Hooray. The rest of the farm animals, not so loved, but they're doing okay. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Stardew Valley. For now, bye-bye.